Hello everyone, I am Luke, and welcome to another battle in the Promethean Directive Season 2, where we have Second Wave Rancor from the Sandstorm Horde up against Flotilla 2, Fish Without Eyes from the River Kingdom. Fish Without Eyes is a very veteran force that has lost many members. This wave over here, meanwhile, is... I think they've been featured a couple times. But they have not certainly suffered as high attrition in that individual fleet. This is a battle of sustained firepower versus diff spam, and already that ship is looking a lot worse than I expected it to. One Kepri's down to 87. This is a nearly equal cost fight with a slight advantage for the Zenixel side with this with the ship here. But diff has a way of evening battles very quickly, like that's just a single shell right there. Did a ton of damage. Let's get over here and see what's happening. Yikes. This guy has been really badly cored out. I hope he didn't get hit by his buddy. I don't think that would have happened, because they were decently far apart at the start, but certainly right now this guy is not looking great. He's lost a lot of his diff barrels. This guy, meanwhile, is fully intact, and I mean, you can see just how many barrels of diff are here. Those mostly missed, I think. Still some good hits, though. In terms of health, we're looking at 96 versus 76 and 100. And we're moving at nearly full speed. This is not a good showing for diff today. Usually it does pretty well, albeit with some tragic misses. Oh. Some seemingly decent hits there. The gun is short barrel length, but is still functional. Kepri is really low health, but still flying. Oh, that's a pretty good diff salvo that I think I do not want to miss. Yep, and that's what diff will do for you. This guy has lost his entire front. That diff just ate through that heavy armor turret well like it was nothing. And now it's only the missile tube left to try and hold its own. 67 and 97 now on the Kepris. This guy's lost his comically thin shell, or at least sections of it, to expose the glorious diff innards. I have to assume that heavy armor, or not heavy armor, high explosive would just eat something like this so quickly. If you target like high firepower, low cost. I mean, frag could too, but frag gives you more AP than you need against just thin wood. This is the battle between Flotilla 2 over the city... Let me check battle notice. Over Swan's Roost. This guy's still fighting bravely on. And he's doing damage to that second Kepri. It's at 89 now. I mean, those little small missiles, I'm sure, can eat the side just like anything else. Just tore out a section of something. One of the bottom turrets, I bet, or just a sidewall. This could still get turned around if another diff salvo doesn't come soon to ruin the bishop's day. Those small misses are remarkably effective, I guess, just because this guy is so thin. Oh. So the lower hull of this guy is... What's in here? Ammo? Okay. So this thing is composed of a comically thin wooden lower level, applique gas bags up top, and then a ton of diff both in mono sighting and turret mode. And then along the back here, I guess as a counterweight for the barrels, you've got ammo in little isolated sections. Pretty cool design. And then, oh, tiny little AA gun up top. It's cute. Oh, there goes the diff. Does he survive? Ooh. Getting close to cutting him in half, but it did not hit the missile launcher, so the iron tin tray bishop fights on. One Kepri has fallen very far out of formation, and I doubt it has much functional stuff left. The AA gun is out of range, and the diffs appear to mostly be out of angle. But they're still firing every now and then. And most of the main broadside diffs are just totally gone. Bit more damage to him though. And this Kepri meanwhile is eating it too. Oh, there's another salvo. Poor target prio though, or poor aim point selection. Another salvo, hit a bit lower. Oh. Alright, this thing is now a salvo away from an HP kill. Too much of the front's just been chunked out. But it's gonna go down fighting to the last. %, 58. This thing's bow is held on by a single alloy beam here and right here. If either of those gets destroyed, the entire bow falls off. Oh. Bit more damage. Oh, not the missile launcher. It's fine. By it's fine, I mean it's flying now. 56. More missiles impacting over here. $55. Oh, it is done for. Brilliant work against the Kepris though. 64 and 67. I did not expect it to do that well. I thought I was going to get weapons disabled after the first diff salvos. But very well fought for both sides here. Kepri would be very sinister if it actually had any armor at all on it, but that may also lose the perks of it, because this thing costs, well, these two cost less than that guy, so they're pretty strong. Alright, that's the end of this one. Thank you all for watching. Now we'll get on to the main battle. Hello everyone, I'm Mazaluk, and welcome to the next battle, which is another one between Zenixel and Sandstorm. We have from the Zenixel side, Flotilla 3, the backup, Flotilla 4, Lame Seahorse. Then from the Sandstorm side, we have Second Wave Rancor and Third Wave Dredge. The Tiamat we haven't seen too much before, but the other ships are pretty standard. Go ahead and get us started whenever you want, Lions. This is like the 4th battle of Gooseport, maybe? And I suspect that unlike the last time, this one will go significantly better for the attackers. I'll make a very witty name for the video when it gets uploaded in 3 months. Battles run quick today, which they might. I'll get battles actually uploaded. The next one's pretty quick and easy. Oh, that's what those guys do. That's pretty cool. I love the wings on those guys. They just kind of flutter. I really need to design, get back to building an FTD because flamethrowers are just so cool and based. If I do another faction, it'll be like a missile, laser, and flamer based one, I think. That is eons away from happening. Because I actually have a full-time job and a house to manage and other stuff which does not afford me the freedom of youth. Anyway, on to the battle. This thing's got some of the same defenses we've seen previously for River Kingdom. Vaguely anthropomorphic, if you treat the little red dots as eyes. But yeah, get a look at the wings on that guy, because those are really cool. Probably a pretty simple breadboard kind of thing to run that, but it's very cool. Okay, you did roll well enough to get the roll. Of like the worst named alliances this season. But okay, that's cool. And then we've also got the Eye of Winter Accords. I named that one. No one's renamed that one. It's not even a proper alliance. It's just a group chat. And then a Northeast Alliance. Northern Alliance. Come on. I can't even like abbreviate those.
I would point out that the Northern Alliance does have a name.
Then rename your channel. Actually, I probably didn't give you permission for that, yeah. Tell me to rename your channel.
North spoke.
Swords of the Toll Booth. That guy is very much on fire. Probably functionally killed, especially now he's sinking. But it keeps him away from the fire.
Or does it?
Fire has oxidizer. Okay, well it probably helps a little bit. Wow, that went really quickly. But Gooseport has fallen again. And that marks 2 dubs for Sandstorm. Thank you all for watching.